What's up, you guys? It's PickBoss91 here, bringing you an episode on Bloons Monkey City. Now, I couldn't get the update for Marvel Contest of Champions, and I couldn't do something else. There is something else I couldn't do. I was looking for other games anyway, guys. So what I found was I've got my two Supercell games, my Clash of Clans, my Clash Royale, and now I've got two Ninja Kiwi games, I believe it is, yeah. And that's this, which is Bloons Monkey City, and Bloons TD Battles. Both of these are games that I used to play, and I'm just coming back to. This was my lower level account. I had a much higher level account, but I didn't want to bring you that. But what we'll do is we'll start a complete new account at some point, and I'll bring you that from the beginning to show you how to start the game and how to develop in it. But yeah, so I'll have episodes on this. I'll have episodes on Bloons TD Battles just to see how things go, see what you guys enjoy, see if you like it. So what we're going to do is we're just going to get into a tile. I'm going to show you the basics of the games in case you haven't played before. And if you have played before, you might pick up a thing or two. So I think we'll go for this desert tile. It's easy difficulty just to show you the beginnings of the game. Right, so we've got favoured is the boomerang and bomb tower, restricted is the spike factory, and then it doesn't matter because we don't have the super monkey or glue gunner. So we're not going to bother with any crates. All crates do is give you bonus money at the start of a game, and you don't need them. You only really need them for harder levels, and that's just to help you out when you get a bit better. So we've got 1250 to start off with. I think all I'm going to do is just show you each tower. Hopefully there'll be enough levels. If not, we'll go on to a different one. So why not just start at the top? We have the dart monkey. And the dart monkey is your basic monkey. All it does is shoots balloons, basically. So you put it down wherever you want, and then it just throws darts. One dart is one pop until it's upgraded. So a dart monkey will pop one balloon every time it throws. Unless, though, you get the sharp shots. Now it'll pop 2 layers of balloons, and I believe it'll go through balloons as well. And then razor sharp shots, you get the gist. Triple darts will throw 3 of the razor sharp shots. Long range darts makes sense. You can see further. And enhanced eyesight, you can see camera we'll get into when we see some, and it extends the range. In fact, no, I'll explain camo balloons now. All camo balloons are balloons that can only be hit by certain towers. So, as the name suggests, they're camouflaged-ish. You can see the difference, and only certain towers or towers with certain upgrades can hit them. Other sorts of special balloons are regrow balloons, and they do what they say on the tin. They're heart-shaped, and they regrow. So, like this red that's going here, it started as a yellow. So in this time it's gone all the way around this track, it would be a yellow again, and I'd have to take out another yellow balloon. But instead, we didn't have to worry about that. So the next tower we're going to get is going to be the Ninja Monkey. So obviously, as you can see, different things are different prices, and you get money for popping a balloon. Basically, every single pop gives you $1. Dollar. So we're just waiting for the Ninja Monkey here. Yep, so again, if these were regrow balloons, they'd have gone round and done more damage, but instead of taking them out, I'll get the Ninja Monkey and place him here. I've just set it so I have to press the tick to place it, because sometimes when my screen got a bit dodgy, it just placed it anyway. So anyway, I haven't really got many upgrades for this, but we have the Seeking Shuriken, which basically does what it says on the tin. Once it's popped a balloon, if it goes straight through normally, it'll turn around and seek and hit another balloon. So that's 250, we're nearly there, just saving up. 230 at the minute, 240, you know, it's just that quick. Every pop gets you $1. Right, and then this next upgrade is Distraction, and what it'll do, some balloons that it hits, if it doesn't pop completely, so if it's anything higher than a red balloon basically, it will send back to the beginning of the track, or further back the track, depending. And that's quite good. I don't know if it'll show you it. I've not even got it yet, so I don't know why I'm saying that. I'll get it, and then hopefully you guys will be able to see when there's some stronger balloons come through, and they'll go backwards. So you'll have to go on a different terrain type to show you the spike factory, which is, it's a kind of special sort of tower that it doesn't exactly hit the balloons, but it still pops, if you get me. I'll show you when we come round to it. Anyway, the next tower we're going to build is called the Monkey Buccaneer. Now, it's 525, so it'll be the most expensive tower we'll have placed so far. And the thing with the Monkey Buccaneer is it can only be placed on water. So you can see this is water all around here. It can only be placed on water. I can't place it over here. I couldn't place it on the cactuses. It has to be on water. And that's just a different sort of... Well, it's just different, isn't it, guys? Because it's like... The thing I like about this over most tower defense games is just a track with some towers that have a couple of different abilities. This is different sorts of tracks with different features, and then different towers with different features and different abilities. So we'll put our Buccaneer in. If you look, it's got a massive range compared to the others. Let's place it. Now, Grape Shot, it's a bit like the Dart Monkey Triple Darts. I'll read the description. Adds a spray of four sharp grapes, so they will also pop balloons as well as this one that's coming out. So that's just a little added thing for the Monkey Buccaneer. It's a really good tower to start off with, really, but I wanted to work down the list with you guys. So I'll have to remember that next game we're starting off with the Spike Factory, because then we'll try and use them 4. If not, we'll just have to do one with just Dartling guns. So forget Grape Shot and show you, look, it's just so powerful, Grape Shot is, until you get different sorts of balloons. So going back to the different types of balloons, I told you camo, I told you regrow, and until you get up to Moabs and BFBs, which are a complete different story, then there are leads. Now, lead balloons are, well, as you can tell, lead is it's really weird the way people think of it, but lead balloons anyway, and they can be they can only be popped by certain things. So if you look, we've got some spikes at the bottom here, but then we've also got these other spikes that cost balloon stones, which are, I just spent balloon stones by accident. Anyway, yeah, they cost balloon stones, which are the like in-game currency, like gems and stuff like that. But yeah, so these spikes on the right are just normal road spikes. They'll pop normal balloons. The other spikes, however, are red hot spikes, so they will pop the lead balloons, and so will the cannon or the bomb shooter, whatever you want to call it, and so will different towers with different upgrades. And you know, again, same as the camo balloons, anything can pop regrow balloons. They have the same properties as the balloons they normally are. It's just that they regrow back as well. So we'll get into the next game once this is done. We're just waiting for it now, and we'll start with the Spike Factory. So buildings can be accessed by tapping on an empty square of land. It has to be land that you own, obviously, because other land it'll just be thing. Like, that'll just happen when you tap on an empty square of land. I don't want that. So anyway, guys, we need to go on a non-desert tile now. We'll go on this one. It's just red balloons. It's probably just going to be like three waves or something. But just to show you these other towers. Skip attack and capture tile instantly. Yeah, so when you're quite powerful, you'll have the option to do this, but you won't gain any experience, and experience is always a good thing. Same, it levels you up, and you get the same sort of bonuses on Clash of Clans and Clash Royale. So that's why I like to do every single tile instead of skipping. But if you've spread really far out, then you might as well just skip it, but I haven't yet. So anyway, we'll start off with the Spike Factory. Now, a good thing with the Spike Factory is to place it near the end of the map, like here, because then it gets more time to place the spikes. But I'm not going to do that on this, just because I don't need to. It said it's trivial difficulty, I just want to get the round done with. So I can't get any upgrades for it at the minute, but what this does is it lays spikes on the track. So the balloons will get popped when they go over a spike, so one spike is one layer of balloon. So as you can see, it's doing stacks of 5 spikes at the minute. and when one goes in front of a red balloon, I'll speed it up anyway. When one goes in front of a red balloon, it takes out the 5 red balloons, but it'd only take 2.5 blue balloons and 1 pink balloon or something until you get upgrades. So either way, that's the Spike Factory. We don't have any upgrades for it, so I'll just go on to the tack shooter. So the tack shooter's interesting again. It will shoot out in every direction. Little tacks, obviously, so you can get extra range, which is just obvious, and then faster shooting and stuff, which is again just obvious. It shoots more often, and you can get higher range and stuff. The next upgrade shoots even faster, believe it or not. It gets some... Everything gets better upgrades the higher up the tiers you go, obviously. That just makes sense. But it's... On this game, it's harder to get to it, so it'll be easier to show you that sort of stuff on the Bloons TD battles, which I'll probably bring you an episode on tomorrow. Anyway, guys, so we've got to get... we'll go into the... What should be the last defense, last tower defense. I'm not doing that. Nope. Can't get the Dartling gun, that's why. It's a difficult map, guys. I don't think I'm ready for it. But either way, we'll go on to... I don't know, this. It's 4-star. It's meant to be pretty difficult. But we'll have a look at it and see how well we do. See, it annoys me with some maps because they look like they're made for specific towers. And then them towers are blocked on their map. So, like, because we're in heavy forest terrain, you can't get a tack shooter, which I've just shown you. But it'd be perfect to put it there because it shoots out in every direction. So to get as many things as you can, it'd be perfect to use the tack shooter. Anyway, the bomb tower is basically just a cannon. It will take out the lead balloons that I was telling you about. Now the reason I put it there is because if you do it too far away from the balloons, it will miss. That's why it's good to target it on close. Now bigger bombs, obviously, it'll just do more damage, extra range. Believe it or not, gives you extra range. Interestingly though, a different sort of thing is this frag bombs, which each explosion throws out 8 sharp fragments for more popping. It's pretty self-explanatory. It will basically, when it hits a balloon, it'll explode and send out little bits extra. So that's just taking them greens out. I'll show you when I can get it. It'll be quite interesting. This tower specifically... In fact, no, I'll do a tower showcase in a different episode where I show you what they're best for. Which is what I was going to tell you on this, guys. So if I have to, just to save the game, I will play some Dart Monkeys or whatever just to save it. I'm not bothered about the odd life, as long as I don't lose all my lives. So I'm going to get just one Dart Monkey in just to be sure, because it is quite a difficult game, apparently. So I'll put this Dart Monkey in for now. Speed it up. Got it on infinite, so it'll just go straight to the next round from each thing. I'll put it on strong as well, so it hits the pinks for now anyway. So yeah, what we've got is the Dart Monkey taking out the faster balloons, and then the cannon taking everything else out, the bomb shooter or whatever it is taking everything else out. I'm going to have to upgrade this because there's still yellows and stuff getting through. So I'll get sharp shots. If it doesn't work, I'll just go through a normal game and show you in a different... Like, I'll just do this tile again in a normal game and then show you in a different game the Dartling Gunner. But I should be able to pull this around. It's not too difficult, it's just the way I've started was a weird start. So what I need now is my 330 to get my triple darts, and then hopefully I'll take most things out anyway. So that's some yellows, and that's the end of the game, guys. I've just lost. So I'll restart and just go through it normally, and I'll show you the Dartling Gunner probably in this, because I'll be doing it properly. So, very good tower to start off with is the Spike Factory, so I'm going to do that. As I say, guys, I'll do a showcase in a different episode showing you what tower's best for what. And then when we get a new tower, I'll do a showcase on that tower as and when we get it. So like when I build the huts or whatever it is for each thing. In this game anyway. Because they have different properties in the different games. So it all depends what game you're playing. But for this game it's pretty simple, pretty self-explanatory. Use each tower as it comes. like for its strengths. Whereas in Bloons TD battles, for instance, you have to pick, say, only 3 towers, and then you can't do anything. You can't have any other towers. You just have to survive as long as you can with that. So you have to, when you're starting, think about different properties of balloons and how to pop each of them. Like I say, I'll probably bring you an episode of that tomorrow. So I'm just saving up for my triple darts now, guys, just to... I feel better with triple darts. It's a very useful upgrade. It's better than getting 3 individual dart monkeys, and it's cheaper, so... There we go, we've just got that now. Our spike factory's had time to place some spikes, so we've got a bit of wriggling room, if you get me. I'm going to upgrade the range so that this guy can actually shoot onto this bit of track. So yeah, this should be the last tile we do today. I was just introducing you to the game. Hopefully you guys like this, and we'll be able to do more episodes on this. And like I say, I will do more episodes on the other one, on Bloons TD Battles. So we're just waiting now, waiting to have enough money to get... Well, I've got enough money to get that. We're just waiting to have enough money to get other stuff now. If we can, we'll save up for the Dartling gun now, rather than later, but I don't think we'll be able to. As I say, I do think this is going to get more difficult quite quickly. But we've only got to get to 950, so we'll just see how things go. We don't really have many options of towers at this level anyway, so as long as we don't get regrow balloons, it shouldn't be too bad with having the spike factory at the back. So we've got the dart monkey to weaken them, and then the spike factory to take the stragglers out, the stuff that's escaped. Either way, we're halfway there now. We'll place a ninja monkey after doing the dartling gun, or if and when we need to, because ninja monkeys are just bae. Ninja monkeys are amazing, especially the 4th tier upgrades, but you won't be seeing that for a while, even on the other thing, because that's also a low level that you have to buy the stuff for. But if you guys want, you can go and look at other stuff. I mean, I used to have the higher level stuff, but I don't anymore. But I'll get there soon enough, guys, and then I'll be able to show you guys on my channel the best stuff. But if not, have a look at what Malt was doing about a year ago, or Master of or something. They've all played it, and I'm just coming back to it because I used to play it as well. Anyway, so the dartling gun is interesting because you aim it yourself. If you look, it follows my finger. Luckily it doesn't, when you press the go button, it doesn't change where it's aiming. But I like the dartling gunner. But you have to be careful, because if you look, if I aim over here, it's actually going quite a bit off target. Whereas if it's aiming close, obviously it's not a chance to go as far off target. So all we're doing at the minute is weakening the balloons off. We're not even having to wait for the spike factory to finish them up. The dartling gun's taking most out. The dartling gun obviously can hit camo, because that's you aiming it, rather than another monkey that can or can't see it. It's just shooting and hitting stuff. Surprisingly enough, the cannon, when it shoots a balloon that's near a camo balloon, won't do the damage to the camo balloon, even if the explosion engulfs the camo balloon. So that's an interesting thing that Ninja Kiwi could change, but they don't really have to. It's a good game as it is. Don't expect them to change anything like that just because I've pointed it out. So the best thing to do for a lot of towers is to just make use of as much of their range as you can. So like I've put this ninja monkey here so it can shoot all the way from here all the way around the track to here. Obviously the dart monkey's got infinite range technically, because it just shoots wherever on the map I want it to. There's a couple of other towers that just shoot wherever you want them to, or have infinite range. But other than that, there's some of the upgrades, like the special abilities that have infinite range. But otherwise, you don't need it. You just make use of the range that they have, or their properties like shooting directly down a line and popping a few balloons at once. These are regrow balloons that I've been telling you guys about. But yeah, so like this will shoot, this dart monkey at the bottom will shoot down this line, which is why I've put it there. I could have also put it up here. And say if I put it there, I'd have to set it on last for it to shoot down there. If I put it there, set it on first for it to shoot down there. That's not always the most reliable way to do things, but it does work. So we're going to get another Dartling gunner, put it here, and shoot. Try and make a good little cross, and then they shoot into the middle of the map and do quite a bit of damage between them. They're taking everything out. The Ninja Monkey and the Dart Monkey aren't really doing much. Sometimes the Ninja Monkey has a good little throwing animation, sometimes you just see the little shuriken coming out, it just depends. But anyway guys, it looks like we're going to win this tile now. Now I've got a decent start to it. I'm going to put the bomb shooter in where I did before, why not? Put it there. Bigger bombs, why not? Set it on close. And we're just waiting now guys for all the balloons to finish coming through. This was apparently a really long wave, or round, or whatever you want to call it. But the longer the round, the more money you get for each round. So just waiting, and in a sec we'll have 300 to get this. 300 right there. Tap off and just let this do the work now. We should just leave it, and it should be able to get to it. So anyway guys, I have been talking about my channel and thinking about my channel a lot. I know I haven't uploaded a lot recently, but I should be able to bring you quite a few episodes a week. Once I get everything sorted out, I should be able to just sort things out. I won't be doing episodes with Cosmic for a while. He's got a couple of issues with his channel going on. But either way, you should just go and look at his channel either way. But I might have a collab with Molt at some point. I'm not sure if I've told you guys. I think I said I might have a collab with a big YouTuber and didn't say who it was. It might be with Molt, but he is very busy, so I understand if he can't. But I'm in touch with him, I am talking to him, so I'll see if I can negotiate that for one thing or another. Anyway guys, so this should be the last little bit of this round, hopefully. I mean, it keeps coming, but it's not really doing anything. It's not even getting to the spike factory. Sorry guys, I thought I'd heard something then. Yeah, we're literally just waiting now for the round to be over. If you look, we're getting more and more money, but we don't need it. We could spend it if we wanted to, but we don't need to. Couldn't spend much actually, we'd only be able to get Dart Monkeys. Either way, that's all of that. So anyway guys, we're going to go back. I'll show you around the village, show you how to get stuff within the village. So victory, yeah, 100, 256, no lives lost, great. The little stars are just experience, guys, before you're like, oh my god, what's going on? I don't need free Bloonstones, I can get Bloonstones whenever I want. So collect these. These are the out of game money, if you get me. So these are the base money that you spend to upgrade stuff in the base, as opposed to the money used to buy towers within the game. So if you look around, this is the training place for the Dart Monkey. You've got your bank. That's not your bank, that's your ninja dojo. So we get ninja discipline. It costs my gold, but then I'll be able to upgrade my ninjas more in the future. What I want to do is place different buildings, so I'm going to get a sniper. Just to show you guys different showcases on different things. So we're going to get a sniper for this episode, and then we'll show you a sniper in the next episode I do. But as well, what we can do is go into this bit and get upgrade buildings. I'll get an upgrade building for the sniper that I've just built. I'll buy upgrades for it, but I'll not get any other towers. Well, you guys aren't. Well, I'm not showing you guys. We'll go here. We'll go. Don't need anti-Moab research. Get the Dartling gun test range, so I can start upgrading Dartling guns. Get the spike production building. No, that's the wrong sort of thing. No, it's the right thing, the spike production building. Sorry guys, I thought the spike production building was like the place to keep the spike factory in, but apparently it's not. If we go here, you've got the PvP or MVM. Monkey versus monkey. If I get the Bloon research lab, then we'll be able to get some attacks going on other people. These are to be able to send different balloons. So this will be to send pink balloons, the balloon sprint trap, I think. Yeah, fast balloons, yellow and pink balloons are a staple part of any successful balloon attack. Extreme temperature, I think that's lead and ceramic, or is it just ceramic? I know, white, black and zebra. Okay, so they're the ones. White is resistant to the ice tower, which I haven't shown you yet. Black is resistant to any explosions, which is mainly just the bomb shooter. And then zebra is resistant to both. Got the lead propulsion lab, that's what I was on about. So you can send lead balloons. And then we don't have enough, we're not high enough level for any of the rest of the stuff. But if you look, this is the Moab. It's ridiculous. BFB is double ridiculous. And the ZOMG is 5 billion times ridiculous. I'll show you it in a different episode and a different thing, guys. But either way, hope you guys have enjoyed. It's just been an introduction to Bloons Monkey City. So remember, guys, pick Boss 91, keeping the games alive.